of the Vanguard. Whenever a friendly unit with a boost is destroyed, buff another friendly unit. Guys, what do we think about this gear? A 2-cost gear. 2-cost gear. Nothing to recycle. 2-cost gear. Whenever a friendly unit with a boost is destroyed, buff another friendly unit. Jade, that is exactly something we have to talk about. It doesn't play well with the boss effect. But before we think it is like that, I really want to have that confirmed, you know? Because what is the wording? I think when a minion die, you just put it back, so it is not really destroyed, right? So this would be just for units that would be would be killed after I used my set effect, and it's still boosted, right? Um, Say you use that effect to save a unit, but others of the battlefield die. You can rebuff what you saved immediately. Can we expect the whole reveal discussion on YouTube? If so, when, brother? I mean, the stream of today, I will just try to make maybe short. I think I just make shorts out of it. Then you get all the shorts tomorrow. I will just make a big picture in the thumbnail so you can see the card, and then if you would like to see what I was talking about, just click it, because like probably our discussion about the cards are really kind of short, and I think big videos and then you have to like scroll. We just make shorts out of that, I think. Yeah, my Twitch VODs are available. Yes, yes, of course, bro. So if you can just, I mean, you can watch the VOD now if you want to start from the beginning. Um, and the good thing is we made a tier list here on the top left, where we just like rated all the playable cards for the set deck. So if you're interested in any of the good cards, you can just have a look at them. But yeah, just go through the VOD, and if not, just go for the YouTube shorts. So back to the Helm. The Helm is kind of a scam, right? Because of our set effect, our units don't die, and we won't get this effect as much as we would like to. So this Helm is just scamming us, right? It's a, hey, we give you a very good card for boosted characters, but not for you set. That's what is written here. Hey, it seems to be a set card, but it's not. I don't know, I still think it might be good for a set. It can be. And then again, it depends on if we play the peak G, you know? If we play peak G, this card is much better. If you play peak G who says buff all units on my battlefield and myself, then this card is pretty good. It's odd because I'd rather have this in something like Lee, but it's but it's yellow. Exactly. So okay, let's make it easier for us, guys. How did we make the rates for the other cards? We were thinking, how many cards do we auto include in our deck? And I would say 0. I would say this is a 0 auto include. Do we like to have 1? Maybe. And then we look at the other cards where we said, okay, 1 is fine. And then we have to compare them, right? So it's much weaker than the draw 2 card. It's probably, I would rather have the peak G instead of this card. Um, I don't know about perseverance. Probably having perseverance as a powerful counter instead of this card. Um, it's probably better than the Haven or even to the Haven. And it's probably worse than the beat up. So it must be something between 5 and 5.5, right? Um, yeah, if I have, I get 2 buffs, yeah. But the problem is, the game just says you can only put 1 buff on a minion, you know. Then we have like to have 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and then it's better. But I don't think it's that good. I would call it between 5 and 5.5. I don't know, but don't you often struggle to get buffs instead of preventing something from dying? The problem is the friendly unit that has to die must have a buff, right? So the time I struggle is when I don't have any buffs. That is my struggle. That is my struggle. So I think this card is not helping if I need a boosted unit to boost another one, you know? I mean, it's just good with Sidria, but I think Sidria itself is fine then as a start, I would say. And then I have to like, then I still can't save the Sidria. Yeah, I think it's a 5. You'd say 6, but to play with, I think it is a. I think I'd just give it a 5. I'm more than fine if it will be better in the future, but I think for me right now it's a 5 out of 10. Sorry, yeah, 5. A 5. Maybe a 5.5, but now I have like more room if there is a better card. Okay.